Hello, ladies and gentlemen. That sounds way too similar to a Best in Slot intro. I have been watching some of his videos recently, specifically his old Zoo Tycoon 2 stuff. So that was kind of in my head. Apologies. Today, as I said in the last episode, we are going to be constructing a Tyrannosaurus exhibit right over here. They have a pretty neat idea for it. So what we are going to be doing after I get this little rat to sit down and shut up any second now. I do not know why they roar when you tranquilize them. But yeah, I have not given up hope on this park. Far from it. I plan to still keep it going for a while. I'm gonna go with the stone path for this. And what we're gonna start with, I'm gonna quickly place this here. And because we need a elevated pathway at that height. I'm gonna have it one in front of the. Do not know why that is taller than I specifically selected it to be. That's not what I wanted, but whatever. Can I? There we go. No, not like that. This game is really iffy with this sort of thing, so might as well just get used to it, honestly. Gonna remove that where you're gonna place a low sort of fence. We'll go with this and just a dirt path. Non-curved dirt path. Okay, so we've got pretty much just a floating platform here right now. What we're gonna do first. What the hell was that? Okay, that scared the absolute fuck out of me. Holy. Okay. Well, anyway. What the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna quickly see here. I'm gonna... Actually, no. I'm going to... Okay, no. We are gonna have to manually remove every part of this pathway, apparently. This game is really iffy sometimes, but it's what I signed up for, I guess. Tropical rainforest brush. Did not intend for that to happen. Let's just quickly fill that back up with dirt. And then we grab, I'm gonna go with the 4 tall fence. Oh, the Ankies also rampage, apparently. That's fun. Your exhibit is good. Why do you rampage? Environment needs. Biome critical. What biome do you want? Oh, now it's tropical rainforest. Well then, that's stupid. Here, change that, change that. Okay, the biome thing was a little buggy on this thing apparently, that's fun. Leave the gate alone, you ass. Has escaped. Are you kidding me? No, it hasn't. It's right there. Do we have staff in here? Yeah, we have maintenance workers. What the fuck is going on? This game is confusing the absolute hell out of me sometimes. As old games are prone to do, typically, but still. There. Biome is not suitable. What the fuck? There. Cuddlesaurus Keeper can't reach Anki 2. Yeah, because he's running around like he's Lightning McQueen. Oh, we have a double rampage now. Keeper, are you fucking serious? I am trying to build a T-Rex exhibit, guys. Please, just, I'm gonna pause the game. You know what? We're pausing the game. We're just gonna put it on pause. The silence is deafening, but I'll have to deal with it for now. We're gonna have a bit more space. And you know what? I'm thinking we do an indoor segment for the Rex as well. I think that would be pretty cool to have right about here. Yeah, right about here. We're going to grab the 4 tall fence again. Not what I intended to do there. Okay, you know what? No. We're just gonna keep this flat, nice and flat. As it should be. Do the stone pathway again. Which one? Yes, a very angry Baryonyx, I can tell. I'm gonna see, what do you guys need? How hungry the animal is. Why doesn't it go eat then? There is food right here. Social critical, stimulation critical. Okay, so it might need some more, like, we'll give it a ball. You know what, we'll put a goat in here. Why don't we? Stimulation, not stimulation enough. If I get a different biome again. It's the right biome. What do you mean? There. I get a tree stump. You know what? No, that's there now. I don't know why the baryonyx aren't just going to eat. Ugh, it's starting to tick me off a little bit. We're gonna go Jurassic. World, the Jurassic World back. Now we're going with a red Rex skin, and we are just going to put it in a box for now. Also, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the roof trick again. Because that worked pretty well last time. Corners are a little funky. But I'm honestly fine with that. I don't really care too much. I'm going to get rid of the pillars that I don't want in. Zoo has become more famous. Nice. Yeah, no, we're not doing a shelter in this exhibit. What we are gonna do, though, Ankylosaurus again. Charge up the gun. Nice inner model, buddy. There, pause game. Done with your nonsense for a bit. We're just gonna do create cliff. And we're gonna have that go to the edge of the river. Some parts, it looks kind of bad right now. Yeah, and what we're gonna do in these little areas, this is gonna be like the access point for the Rex to get up on this cliff, you know? Yeah, it looks good. And we're gonna hold down that smooth brush here too for a little bit. I'll say I think the better way actually to do this, just grab flatten. There we go. Is there any form of shelter I can, or just like regular thatch I can place? Not really. Yeah, you know what? That'll be good enough then. I think I'll just place this like in the corner of the habitat in a spot you're not really gonna see much of it. Now I'm going to force the exhibit. And we're gonna just put a goat down. Food trough, water trough. Portion of gun that's gonna have to work in this enclosure. Okay. And there we go. Now we can press on pause. Now the one thing I still need is a gate. For the T-Rex cage. There we go. And we're gonna have that. I think this looks pretty neat. I'm gonna do a little bit of just placing down some plants there. Can't place one down there, that's fine. One thing I still need to do is put a few benches in. The bloody Ankylosaurus rampaging again. What a surprise. You little rat. You're just wrecking their goddamn... You know what? No, we're not... I don't have to deal with your bullshit. You know what? Animals. Where's that? Here, we'll put in a Jurassic Park one. You two gonna be well behaved? The Baryonyx evidently isn't. Even though it's not really doing anything that's particularly rampagey, but... Oh well. Okay, so, T-Rex. No. You know what? What the hell? That's stupid. This is dumb. They should not be behaving like such hooligans. Can't reach the fucking poop. What should be like trying to get somewhere he's not even supposed to be? Oh, okay. Fuck. Alright, and we're back after the crash. And because I recorded this episode and the last episode in one go, I hadn't saved in a while, meaning I had to rebuild the entirety of the petting zoo, T-Rex exhibit, and Ankylosaurus exhibit. On the bright side, the Ankylosaurus are no longer constantly trying to piss me off by rampaging. The exhibits in the petting zoo actually fit the dinosaurs that are in them now, meaning they're no longer pissed off at me. And I made the T-Rex exhibit a bit more compact, realized that this was always more than enough space. Is it using the indoor habitat I made for it? No. Where is it? What the actual fuck is going on here? You are a very odd creature indeed. I will say what I am gonna do. I'm gonna go to the rocks tab and I'm just gonna place a few rocks in the indoor area. I did not mean to, can I? Rex? Can I select the Rex? Yes, I can. Let me just put them in here. Not enough headroom. That is not what I intended to do. That is unfortunate, but I mean, realistically speaking, it would be more than capable of going in there, I feel like, so I'm gonna leave it like that. Plus, there isn't actually that much I can do about it. Yep, no, back on the cliff with you. But yeah, I don't care enough to do anything about there not being enough headroom for it. It looks good enough, and I'm fine with that. Undo. There we go. Okay. So that's gonna be the episode for today. Fuck's sakes. Don't forget the... Oh yeah, and I also did this little Main Street area. Did it up again. Looks a little better now. And I got rid of all the benches and trash cans because I realized that having too much of them crashes the game. That's what crashed the game while I was building the indoor habitat for the Rex with the little seating area. That crashed the game. So we're not doing those benches anymore. I might just quit using benches altogether, or I'll see if I can use a different one, though I doubt it. I don't really want to go through the entire park again, placing things down. That sounds like a very boring spending of my time. Though I will say I'm gonna go to this spot specifically. I might do some of these trash cans. It's like a nice looking trash can. Not you. You don't work well. Yeah, we'll see. Nah, we'll do that later. If I do it later even. But yeah, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different creatures now in the park. Where are the ceratosaurs? Oh, one's there, doing what he does, I guess. I am not able to find my ceratosaurus. Siracco Proto. Leyland. Cerato 1. Ah, yeah, no, that checks. Also running into a wall. Overall, I will say, after the crash, I did manage to get some better versions of what we had in here. So, I'm not too upset by it, just a little annoyed that it took so much time. But that does mean I am going to end it off there. Please like, subscribe, share the video around, get the word out there. Like I said last episode, I have a Discord linked in my channel description. That is where I post announcements for all of my video uploads. In case YouTube doesn't send it through, which I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't. Uh, um, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, my fellow co-host of the server, Brainer, also posts his video on there. He posts a bunch of cool stuff as well, stuff that I don't post most of the time. So do also go check him out over there, and I will see you all next time. Thank you and goodbye.